night is dark and full of terrors. Goodbye, Relor, our savior. Alright, we gotta hit the bed before everything goes to hell and the White Walkers come for us. Spoiler alerts, Game of Thrones fans. So, this is my third time recording this video. It's awesome. It's just fantastic, guys. Can't tell you how happy I am to be recording this for my third time. First time, power went out. Second time, my OBS settings were off. So, fantastic. Well, now we're back, guys. I'm sorry for the long weekend. I didn't do any videos, but I finished the house. You heard that right. I finished the house. Well, maybe not finished. It's 95% complete, maybe about 75% complete if we decide to go different ways with it. Now, one of the ways, I don't want to go in yet because I don't want to spoil it. One of the ways we want to finish it is, well, no, we'll go in. The 95% is because I didn't finish this window, and it might be a doorway. We're not sure yet, and maybe if you want to leave a comment saying if you want it to be a door or window, that'd be great. I just think it's going to have to be a doorway just because we messed up. There's not enough room, but we'll get to that. So we're going to go in the front door. We don't want to give anything away. And here we are. It's a great entrance room. We got color, we got detail, we got interest. Like, oh man, look at this. He's got plants in his lobby. He's got a nice carpet that spreads out the color. And it's not too overwhelming. And bam! Look at this. This is a nice little tidy kitchen. So I opened up the dining room, and I think it looks way better. I think it feels good. It's about the size that we wanted, and all this greenery kind of lets it pop. We got some, what would have been a window. We've made it a painting because there are no windows in the Hobbit hole, but I think it really gives it a feel of this would have been a window if it was a real house, above ground. So I think we did it well. I think it gives it a lot of space, as well as feels really cramped, because that's what we're going for. And I like the structural beams, because that's what's holding the house together. We have them all over the little corners, and I think it really gives realism to our builds. So that's what we're trying to go for. We're trying to go for a little bit of realism, and a lot of color, and a lot of detail to bring interest to our builds. And yeah, I think we're accomplishing that with the paintings, and the flowers, and the greenery. So that's all we're repeating. And this is one other thing that we can bring into interest to our house. Like, think about it. You're living in this house. What do you need? You need a kitchen, you need a bedroom, and you also need furniture and fireplaces and things that you can use. So we got a bench here. This is what we use to sit when we're reading a book, when we're reading from one of our books from our bookshelf. We have our storage closet. We have a fireplace. In my other recording, we replaced this. It was red glowstone. And we'll put the red glowstone there. And we'll put our cobblestone stairs, because this is how we had it before. And I really like it. Really funny story, guys. I put netherrack in there and I lit it. And I was like, I don't know if fire spreads on. If it is, we have all this cobblestone. We're not going to run the risk of burning our house down. So I lit it. And I ran away for a second. And I turned back. And I see smoke coming out the top. I'm like, oh, that looks fantastic. It looks like we have a real chimney, which we do. But it was our ceiling on fire. So I lit the house on fire. And we lost a lot of planks and stuff. But I replaced them. And then I replaced it with red glowstone, which you guys don't have, so that's why I had the furnace in there. The furnace looks great. I would go for it in vanilla Minecraft. But this fireplace looks really good. If you want to do it on survival, all it is some stairs everywhere. You would probably want to take these out because it's going to look great without them. But I had to use them because I have a circular room. So I would just do, let's just do this. We would knock this out. That's what I would do. And then I'd have some sort of carpet or something right here, and maybe some fences or iron fences right here, and I think it would look very good. and that I can make a tutorial for you guys if you want, but I think it's very simple. Just stairs here, upside down stair there, and then we got, you know, our chimney going up, and that's all it is. So very simple, but it brings everything together, and I really like it. It's a great light source. If you have fire spread off, even better. Put in a real fire. So yeah, I really like this build. Here's a little storage room where we get all our stuff. Some of them you can't use, not a big deal. It's all for decoration. All just saying, yeah, we have a room that we would store things if we were a little hobbit. Just brings everything, you know, we're trying to make it feel like we're living in it, and that's all we're trying to do. And so that's what brings me to my last point. This could be a bedroom straight ahead. Take it out, make a little circle here, and we would just have a bed and maybe some, you know, bookshelves and tables and stuff, and that might bring it all together. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because it's just another room. We don't really need it. It would bring this whole philosophy of someone living in here all together, and it would probably make this thing feel complete. But it is a little bit more work. It would be like this kitchen. I think we need it, but we're not sure if we want to put in the time yet. So that's something we're thinking about. I think it would be very good to do, so we might do it in a future episode. But right now, this thing is complete. We're gonna have to put in a window here or a door. It's gonna be difficult, guys, but we will figure it out. I just didn't think about it when I was building the interior. I should have done it beforehand, because now we don't have any room to build in a window. But we will get through it. It's not a big deal. If we have to move this out one, perfectly fine. We might do that, but there's ways to solve it. So that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I just wanted to show you everything I did over the weekend. Hope that you had a good weekend, and I wanted to have a finished product for you guys. You know, so far we've kind of just been building dirt and moving things around, and it hasn't been a complete episode yet. We haven't finished anything, and I wanted to actually finish something for you guys. So that's why the video is a little bit late. That's why we're waiting to do now, and that's why we're not building anything in this episode, because I just wanted to show you what I did, how I did it, and what my whole mind process was. And we also survived a night without getting attacked by a spider, so that is great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot from bringing in colors from the floor to the walls to the ceiling, and I hope that I didn't leave anything out, because this is my third taking, and I really hope this one takes right. And so with that, I'll leave you off with just thinking about how you can incorporate all these characteristics into your house. Move some back. If you need to fill in space, use fences or paintings. Like, I added depth in here because I moved everything back, and that gives us a lot more space to put paintings where windows would be. So just think about all of that. You can move things back, you can fill it up with greenery, and it makes it feel great. So think about that, add it into your builds, and we'll see you on the next episode.